Baseball is underway. Let's talk about it. Folks, welcome to the Baseball Brewhaha. Major League Baseball is underway. We don't call it Little League officially, but Little League is underway in my neck of the woods. Things are happening, Adam. How are you feeling about things happening for real in the baseball world?
I feel great, as I always do when the season begins. I am ready, but it did sneak up on me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
especially, you and I do a tiny fantasy league every year, and we each do two teams in a four-team league,
Mm-hmm.
and our teams are based on cards from packs that we rip from the current and previous year's Topps flagship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to do it that way. Love to do it that way. But I was like 11th hour trying to get my teams in for opening day
Mm-hmm.
because it just snuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a roster together. I have not looked at it. Got my relief pitchers in order, but um I'm I have been um we had our little league draft on Wednesday. Um which last year I with my co-coach we kind of did it together, but I couldn't. So I was just nervously, anxiously waiting on the sideline. Um, we same league that we had last year. We ended up getting six kids that we had from last year are on our team again, which is cool. But there were two kids that I was hoping that we could also get on our team. I kind of knew, I figured in advance we weren't going to. It's a little disappointing, but you're kind of wondering what's going to happen. But I'm excited about our team. And so I've been up late scheming,
Uh-huh.
practice. What are we gonna do? And you're just like, I mean, maybe in my adulthood, maybe this is the closest that I'm gonna get to like the big game, not the like, but not in the way of like, we gotta go win the championship, but just like, I want to do right by these kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to waste their time. So
Is there any kind of Rule 5 draft you can pick up these kids?
no, because they get drafted by yeah, they get cut and
Put
no, we had a
them on
situation,
waivers.
put them on waivers. Yeah. We had a situation where like there was a kid that came in late to the league and we tried to tried to do a trade or something to get him on a team with a buddy and but our it is unfortunately not like the old video games where you could trade like Barry Bonds for, you know, David Eckstein. You We got vetoed on our trade
Okay.
proposal. So that was disappointing, but that's okay. So little yeah, so we have rule changes, we got all this stuff going on. I mean, rule changes in the sense of you move up from 10U to 12U, and there's much is the same, but there are other things that are different. So it's a lot more, like there's more base running stuff. There's catching matters a bit more, so
Well, you guys are in the Denver area, and you're just telling
yeah.
me
Hmm.
you got a new team name. I mean, last
Yeah.
year I was
Hmm.
in love with your team name the Yard Goats.
Yeah, which is a Rockies affiliate
Yeah.
in Colorado Rockies. So spoiler alert, we are the Rockies, and in large part because my head coach um is a big Rockies fan. So he always picks the Rockies affiliates. So um
Well, how does that how let's dive in here
mhm,
because you're the Rockies.
mhm,
And you can't just say because my head coach is a big Rockies fan. I mean, it's Rockies country. You're in the Denver
mhm.
area. So, I mean, like he can't be the only one who wants to be the Rockies.
Well, no, I mean, sure.
So
I
how does
mean,
this happen?
well, it was funny because my son, I told him we were the Rockies, and he was like, "Can we be somebody else?" Now, he and I were Mariners fans, but Mariners wasn't an option to choose from. Um,
Why?
it wasn't given. They give us, here's your five options, pick one. So it's what it is.
What
So
you're just like dropping information. You gotta tell me like where are the five names? Are there only five teams in the league?
yeah, so we got five teams in the league.
And you get to pick first.
I don't know the order of who picked what team name. So I had no part, no say in that at all. I don't really care that much, frankly. But it was Reds, Red Sox, Astros, Dodgers, Rockies. And there's one other coach who's always the Dodgers. So
Okay.
um
Boo.
whatever. I don't care. But but I had last year, um there was a Mets.
Okay.
And so I was having these conversations like with dad
Yeah,
and my wife and my kids. I was like, we could end up with a full circle moment here.
you could. Or even the Astros.
Yes, I was even the Astros, like, um, but it was funny because one of our other assistant coach, he's a Phillies fan, and last year in the lower league, below where we were at last year, there was a Mets team, and his son played on the Mets, and so he was having him finding himself saying "Go Mets."
Uh-oh.
It's difficult as a Phillies fan. So I was thinking, it would have been kind of fun to have that full circle like Astros moment, but being a Mariners fan, it would have been a little tough to be out there like wearing the Astros uniform.
Yeah.
It would have been fun no matter what, but it would have been one of those like funny, ironic things of yelling, "Go Astros."
Yeah, well, and you get to be the Rockies, wear the purple
Mhm.
and
So
black or whatever.
So I
What's
actually don't know what color because apparently I heard through the grapevine that we're getting the green City Connect hats.
okay.
And to be frank, it would look a little strange to have a green, like a solid green hat and a solid purple jersey.
That would not go
I
well.
that actually gave me this flashback way back in high school. We had the N64.
Uh-huh.
We had quarterback club.
Mm-hmm.
The team that I created, just using ridiculous colors, was green and purple.
Okay.
So hey, we get a somewhat of a full circle moment here. It's a cheaper version.
Yeah.
Nobody needed to know that, but there it is.
Hanging on every word.
So so anyway, I've been putting together practice plans, you know, doing the stuff, and um we're gonna get after it. So
Yeah, it's a
you have
fun time. I mean, we got Mariners kickoff
mhm.
on March 26th. Your season kicks off on what? Is that the 30th? And here we
Mhm.
go.
Yeah. We're in it. We're in it. Yeah, this season's a little bit different dynamic on the coaching front. I think it'll be great, but we have like last year, like kind of all the kids were sort of like similar age dynamic and whatnot.
Yeah.
This year we got two older kids, like 12-year-olds that have played a bit. They're both of them have played on like a hybrid comp team. And and then everybody else is well, all the other 10 players have never played at this level before. And all of those kids are like much more like 10-year-olds in their bodies, and these other kids are like 12 and 13-year-olds in their bodies.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be kind of an interesting dynamic, but I'm looking forward to that because I can, you know, they have more talent, and I foresee them sort of kind of being like coach on the field coaches with us. So I'm kind of looking forward to not kind of I am looking forward to that little different dynamic and um seeing them, you know, thrive in the role that's meant for them. So
Yeah, you got to have somebody teach them the Rocky way.
yeah, right. Yep. So that's how it's going to be. So well, we're getting into it. We'll have more to come. Um, you know, practice updates, how we're running things, the system, you know, and we'll get after it. So, any last opening baseballness comments?
I just want to hear from those out there who have stumbled upon us today about opening day. How are you feeling about it? Favorite opening day memories? Or are you coaching? Or do you have a kid playing?
Hmm.
Doing the opening day thing. There's just a lot of times like jamborees, all kinds of fun stuff happening. I want to hear about it. It's
Hmm.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have we have like opening practice starts on Monday. We will have our league has like an official opening day. Um, bro, Dinger, Dinger's gonna make an appearance.
Well, he better because the
So
Rockies are in town.
the real Rockies are in town. Um, so we're gonna have like an opening day. I'll be at that thing like all day. I'm on like if you didn't know, I'm volunteering with the league. So I'll be doing that thing all day opening day. So be a fun time. So that's it for now. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll have more baseball to discuss later. We'll talk to you then.